Hey mambo, mambo Italiano, hey, hey mambo, mixed up a Siciliano. Hey look, he DJ, you get happy in the pizza when you mambo Italiano.
It was in 1889 that the English residents in Florence founded the golf club, the first Italian golf association. The course, then in the Cascina neighborhood, saluted the first Italian national champions in 1905. The Ugolino was founded in 1933 along the Chiantigiana Way, and it was designed by the English architects Blandford and Gannon. In the 60s, the course was widened by the engineer Piero Mancinelli. The clubhouse and the swimming pool were assigned to the architect Gerhardo Bosio, who managed to design a structure still currently used and functional that represents one of the best examples of rationalist architecture. So much so, it has been listed under the Belle Arti protection. Here, the atmosphere is particularly elegant, unique in its kind. The Club Ugolino members can enjoy everything that a real lady or gentleman expects: a warm reception, elegance, friendship, and especially comfort. Of the international jet set, but for all people wishing to improve their lifestyle, especially in Italy. In fact, the club has lately detected a great increase of new enrollments to golf programs. Ugolino's medal tally is one of the most important and glorious among Italian clubs.
Io sono da sempre un innamorato dello sport.
I have always been a lover of this sport. I discovered golf late in life after my 40s, and like many others, I also fell in love with it. More than half of the members, hence more than 400, attend the club regularly. From our school came Federica Dassu, the other golfing reality, and there are amateur champions of Stefano Essente standard too. And we have Lorenzo Galli today. All took part in the European Championship, and they won the team championship. From the professional point of view, well, all professions are represented. Lawyers, doctors of all kinds, and speaking of high standards, we have a most prominent representative in the Dutch Queen, who is a member, and Prince Alexander. A golf player is motivated by the pleasure of competing with the course, because this is a highly individual sport, though it's also played in teams. But mainly it's a competition between you and the court. It's a very educative sport, which is why in many countries and in Italy it's starting up, and it's even taught in schools because it requires discipline and it teaches you how to behave in life.
The charm of the countryside, Tuscany's mild climate, the cypresses' aroma, and much more. Surely the Ugolino Golf Club is one of the few places always open to new competitions, experiences, and emotions. Restricted to a few, yet accessible to those who appreciate cars. This is the approach, as the Circle Club demonstrated to its members, offering an elegant cocktail in an extremely lavish palace in Milan. Among the cars enthusiasts and elegant ladies, we breathe exclusivity, where the services of this innovative activity display for its members a magnificent car stable, among which are Ferrari, Bentley, Aston Martin and Lamborghini.
We're introducing this new one to the club, this marvelous Ferrari 599 Fiorano, joining the club and joining the other 50 cars of the Circe Club fleet, and of all the other assets like jets, houses, boats and all the rest available to the club members.
Because one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
una serata dedicata perché
It's an exclusive evening because it's a very sexy car, and there's a long waiting list for it, and our members can drive it immediately, so we thought we'd make them happy, and we bought it.
Già da subito, per cui abbiamo pensato di farli felici acquistandola. Straordinario il cambio.
An extraordinary gearbox. They really got ahead in this field, perhaps due to the Formula One experience. No, there's no other car like this one. It's very easy, really, to drive it, not difficult. So it's a car with monstrous power because 620 horsepower is a lot. And it's a great duo. It's a great car.
Gran macchina.
In the evening, it's always pleasant to come and admire such beautiful cars. In the past, we cooperated with this brand, so I'm very happy to be here because I have a passion for cars, and Ferrari is a most beautiful thing. The car needs no introduction.
La macchina non ha bisogno di presentazione.
Circle Club, the first exclusive Italian club to introduce the concept of intelligent use of luxury.
Saddest experience you'll ever know, because one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
Milan, the city of fashion and trend, seduces us once more with an unprecedented event. Tamara dell'Empicca exhibition inauguration at the Royal Palace. The initiative has a special significance as it represents the return of this great artist in the Lombardy capital after 80 years.
Milano si conferma una grande capitale della moda.
Milan confirms itself a great fashion capital. We have had an extremely significant attendance, in excess of 1,000 journalists from more than 40 countries.
Sì, noi abbiamo pensato che fosse bello come comune.
We thought it was great to be able to offer exhibitors and producers alike one evening this week with a great preview of this famous painter, Tamara dell'Empicca, who kind of embodies fashion before its time. Hence an evening that somehow reaffirms this bond between fashion and art, because fashion is art.
Una serata che in qualche modo riafferma questo legame tra la moda e l'arte, perché la moda è arte.
Enhance that they go forward towards fashion and thus create the inevitable amalgamation that in l'Empicca's case is so obvious.
L'Empicca così evidente.
We started saying that fashion can be considered as art with a lowercase a, surely. But there definitely is a subtle fil rouge between art and fashion. So the opportunity to offer business visitors to Milan a cultural break as well, given that we are an open-air museum, therefore, to enhance aspects that are characteristic of our tradition from the Renaissance onwards, we thought it was a very positive thing to do.
Dal Rinascimento in poi ci sembra essere una cosa molto positiva.
To consider life itself an artwork and supported by an iron will for affirmation, Tamara always cultivated her talent, and she constructed her own elegant and sophisticated women's image, soon becoming the extravagant protagonist of European society life.